Hello. Hi. What? What? Did I plug it in? Or no, I don't have to. Okay, so do I go back? Wait, so then how? How does that work? Wait, okay, wait, how did you get audio? You didn't? Okay. Okay, so I plug it in? Okay. Okay. Alright.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for logging in. My name is Amorio Dino. I am the captain of this year's sports broadcasting team at Santa Paula High School. This will be the third year the team has been together, and I am proud to have been here from the beginning. I might add that I am now a freshman at Ventura College East after graduating from Santa Paula High School last year. We are going to be utilizing some of the latest technology during these upcoming broadcasts, and we hope you can appreciate the city of Santa Paula together with the Santa Paula Unified School District and MJP Technologies have worked together to make these broadcasts possible. We hope you enjoy it. We're also very happy to welcome the Hishman family and Domino's Pizza, the sponsor of the broadcast, so please support them. I am joined in the control room by Ryan Garces and Kylie Reyes, who are all students of Santa Paula High School. Now let's enjoy the game. So, it's Santa Paula against Rancho Christian in our annual homecoming game. The homecoming celebration started yesterday with the homecoming rally. Then we have our homecoming game. We'll have a halftime show for you guys, as every grade will be dancing. So you guys definitely don't want to miss that. We will have it to you live. So here we go now with Rancho Christian starting. They are actually 1-4. And here comes the first snap. It will be a pass, and he goes deep. And it'll be picked off. The first play of the game, and Santa Paula already intercepted it. That was number 11, who is Richard Vega. So if you remember from last game, he was very good, playing good defense, playing good offense. And we see here once again that he is a key player on this team. And now here comes on offense, a little quicker than we probably expected, Marcus Castañeda. So his last game wasn't the best, but he did have 18 completions out of 33 attempts, threw for 171 yards, 1 touchdown, and 4 interceptions. So he definitely wants to bounce back, as it is a run play, and he'll have it. He goes to the 40, and he takes a big hit there, and he'll be at the 42-yard line. So it's a gain of 8 right there, and it's a 2nd and 2. So those who watched our game last week did see that Santa Paula lost to Santa Monica. It was a tough game. Their defense played very good. Unfortunately, their offense wasn't able to get it going. And now we have someone else under center. It is actually Bryce Zavala. So we get to see him for the first time. And it's a run again, and it was number 26, John Tejas, and he gets the first down. So actually, it wasn't Marcus Castañeda who started the game. Now we have a different quarterback in there. No, Marcus Castañeda is in there. It might have just been a wildcat play, as Marcus Castañeda... No, he's actually a fullback. So Bryce Zavala, he's a quarterback for today's game. He's number 18. And it's a run play. John Tejas breaks loose. He's at the 30 and gets tackled there. That was tackled by number 9 from Rancho Christian, Lorenza Russell. So a great play. There was a big hole right there, and Santa Paula takes advantage of it. Yeah, we see there, for all this drama, Marcus Castañeda is the quarterback. I apologize. We see him right there. He's number 4. And once again, John Tejas is the running back. And he'll give it to him, and he gets a couple of yards, maybe gets pushed actually to line of scrimmage. So if they will be give him forward progress. So it will be a gain of 2, 2nd and 8. So far, Santa Paula showing that they want to run the ball. That's their main focal point of this game. Try to run the ball as much as they can, as they are averaging almost 90 yards per game running the ball. John Tay is their leader, as he is averaging 48 yards a game. So here they go once again. They're getting closer as they are in the 28-yard line. So there's 2 out wide. Seems like there's a fullback there and a running back. There's Marcus Castañeda. He's going to hand it off to John Tejas, and he has room again. And he bursts for another gain of 8. It's another first down. So they are officially in the red zone. The first red zone opportunity for them so far. And John Tejas just come out of the game. They bring in a new running back. It is Jordan Urrutia. He also received a good amount of carries last game. So we'll see what happens here in this first down. Here's Castañeda. And they will hand it off again. And there's Urrutia. Forces his way all the way to the 12-yard line. And it is a 2nd and around 2. 2nd and 4, actually. So we gained around 6 yards on that play. So there's Santa Paula once again. If you want to talk about the record so far, it is 2-3, with them winning their first game. That was to North Hollywood. Then lost to Oak Park, won Artesia, lost to La Cañada, and once again to Santa Monica. So they want to get back to the 500. And there's another run play, and he gets a gain of around 1. So it's 3rd and 3 here. Big chance right here. You saw every time Santa Paula were on 3rd down, most of the time they pass the ball, and that's when most interceptions happen. However, that was usually when it was a 3rd and 11, a 3rd and 10. This one they're much closer, so they might just go for a run play here. They're in 4th down territory. We'll see what happens here, even though there is 4 out wide. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Here it is, and Tejas gets the ball, and he gets all the way to the 5, the 3, and just gets tackled just in time. He's at the 1-yard line, so it's not quite a touchdown, but Santa Paula are rolling with their offensive line and their running back, John Tejas. So here's once again a 1st and goal. We didn't see too much of this long drive from Santa Paula, as there's already 4 minutes and 45 seconds left in this first quarter. So here's a snap, and touchdown Santa Paula. Oh, that's the first one of the game. The score is 6-0. That was 20. That was 26 John Tejas. So the guy who got most of the carries, most of the yards for this drive, he gets the touchdown as well. Very good drive from Santa Paula. That's definitely what they want. They want to give the ball to their running backs and get their way across the field by doing that. We see the kick, and it is good. 7-0. We can't forget, it's all because of their defense, as it wasn't the best pass from the quarterback from Rancho Christian, but very good anticipation from number 11, Richard Vega, which forced the interception. And it'll be a kickoff once again, right back to Rancho Christian. Rancho Christian, as we said, are 1-4. Their first game of the season, they lost 50-14 against Christian in El Cajon. Then they won 34-0 against TCCHS, which is in Vista. Then they lost 32-19 to Bishops in La Jolla. And then they lost 21-6 against Ontario. So here they go once again for the second time. We unfortunately don't have too much stats from Rancho Christian. Other than that, so we will see now for the second time this offense. They should definitely be fresh, as it was a one and done for them after they threw the interception. So their quarterback is, can't see the number yet. We'll give that to you. We see a run play, and he gets tackled right there. That was number 23, I believe. 20. Not quite sure who that was, but it was a gain of 2. 2nd and 8 here. Good so far. Strong showing from Santa Paula in these first 2 plays that they've shown on offense. So here we go once again. on second down. We see 4 out wide. Now here's a snap, and they throw deep, but it was incomplete there. So the quarterback is number 16, Gavin Roth. He is a junior, standing at 6'2", weighing at 185 pounds, showing his arm strength there. Unfortunately, not his arm accuracy. As it is now 3rd and 8, key 3rd down here. Santa Paula's confidence is definitely at its peak right now, especially with the crowd. Basically full capacity in here. They're here to see the football. They're also here to see the home. Watch that also. Make sure to stay tuned, and we will have it live. So here's the 3rd down, and it's a screenplay right there, and it was actually an incomplete pass there, as the flag is down on the play. So it is going to be a 4th down. We'll see what the flag is here. It was on the offense. You guys have to wear your masks, please. So it was on the offense, and it is a 4th down and 8 as they decline the penalty. So there will be a punt from Rancho Christian. Santa Paula will get the ball back once again. So here's the punt. Not the best snap and not the best kick right there, as it goes to the 45-yard line. And it will be Santa Paula's balls. They'll start right there at the 44-yard line. So once again, second drive of the game for Santa Paula. It was basically all running plays. So we'll see what happens here with Marcus Castañeda. No, it's Bryce Zavala once again at quarterback. So we do see a switch again. He's going to run it. And he has space here. Gets all the way to the 40 with the stiff arm and gets tackled down at the 35-yard line. Once again, the quarterback keeps it on the first play of the game, on the first play of the drive. And it's a 1st down. So once again, they're already at the 35-yard line. And Bryce is still going to be there. Is going to be under center. So it'll probably be once again another run play. It is. And it is John Tejas again having a great start to the game so far as he gets another 10 yards. So it is going to be a 2nd and inches. He's not quite able to get to the 1st down marker. And it seems like he will stay at quarterback as Marcus Castañeda is still on the bench with Bryce still in. And there will be a timeout. So we'll be back at this first quarter brought to you by Domino's and MJP. As we would like to thank them for making this game possible. So here we go. We're back. It is second down and inches. We'll see what they draw up here. But considering how it's going right now, it is probably a run. Although some people may do a pass play. They have nothing to lose here, but no, they'll run it. And they go all the way to the 18-yard line. They're in the red zone again. That was, I believe, one of the wide receivers, number 11, which is Richard Vega. So we usually see him at wide receiver. We definitely see that in most games. We've seen that from players like CeeDee Lamb, Cordarrelle Patterson. And we see it here in Santa Paula High School. And we see a run play from the quarterback, Bryce Zavala. We're talking about NFL quarterbacks. How about that play? Looking like Lamar Jackson there. That is another first down. Yes, they will. It will be a first and should be first and 10 as they're not quite. No, they are. It's a first and goal. They're at the 7-yard line. It's definitely worked with those read options. So basically what read options are is when the quarterback thinks of either giving it to the running back or he runs it or he takes it himself. So far he's taking the right options when he's had to give it to the running back. He's done it, and when he's needed to run, it's worked. As we do see a flag that might be encroachment. That was a neutral zone infraction, and they will be going another 5 yards. So it'll be, it would actually be half the distance to the goal. So it's a first and goal at the 4-yard line. So here we go once again with Zavala. No, he gave it to the running back, and he gets in again. Touchdown, Santa Paula. Once again, the running back, John Tejas, getting in there for his second touchdown of the game. The score is 13-0. Santa Paula getting it done the Baltimore Ravens style. Just running the ball until you stop them. So far, they haven't stopped running. Great overall game plan from Santa Paula. And not quite. So, after all that, it's actually a flag on the play. There's a flag on the play, and it says once again they're going to repeat the first down. First and 13. And we see Bryce Zavala keeps it, and he gets hit right there. Maybe a gain of 1, as it's a second and 11. So it was a gain of 1 there. One of the few times they've stopped. And Marcus Castañeda is coming in now. So they definitely were thinking maybe of going for a pass play here. As there is 15 seconds left in this first quarter. So here we go. Are they going to run a play before time expires? They will. And it's a pass. A great one there. And it's a touchdown for Santa Paula. Once again, Richard Vega in the first quarter. He's been great with an interception and now a reception for a touchdown. 13-0. Great play right there. The first pass of the game for Santa Paula. Marcus Castañeda goes in there after not being in there the whole drive. And he gets the touchdown. And we see the coaches there consoling him, giving a little shove there. They're definitely motivating him. They will definitely want to see more of that. 13-0. We see the kick, and it is good. 14-0. Santa Paula leads, as that is the end of the first quarter. Score is 14-0, and we'll be back. Once again, we'd like to remind you guys that it's all thanks to our sponsors for making this game possible, which are Domino's Pizza and MJP. So the ball went out. So there is a flag on the play, I believe. So the ball will be spotted at the 35-yard line. So that was the start of the second quarter also. As that's a perfect play to end the first quarter, obviously, with a touchdown from Santa Paula. So here's once again the offense for Rancho Christian. They haven't gotten anything going so far. They've tried to go deep twice, and it just hasn't worked yet. And here's the first play, and the quarterback's gonna take it, and he's trying to cut in, and they lose almost 6 yards right there. A great play by Santa Paula, and not the best play call there by Rancho Christian there, as it is a 2nd and 16. They're at the 29-yard line. Santa Paula showing great this defense is. So here we go with this 2nd and 16. Here's a quarterback, Gavin Roth, who we've seen throw some passes, no completion so far. We see a run play, and he has space here, and he's still going, and he gets tackled almost at around the 38-yard line there. Very good run right there from number 21, Braden Henson. As it will be a 3rd and around 4 there. So great job of, probably not what Santa Paula was expecting. Probably expecting a pass, and they take advantage of that. They go almost 14 yards on that. So here's once again Roth. See the blitz coming for Santa Paula, and a great stop right there from one of the edge players. That was number 26, John Tellez, out of his outside linebacker spot, making a play again. It is a 4th and 5, and they will be punting again. We've seen 2 great players so far. Richard Vega and John Tellez, both of them being very good on offense as well as the defensive side of the ball. So here is the punt. And it'll go pretty far here. Goes all the way to the 20-yard line. It's going to go even farther than that. Almost at the 10. Great punt right there. And it'll be spotted at the 11-yard line. And here is Santa Paula's offense coming in once again. So far, it's been simple. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. They definitely want to keep that going. as their defense has done its job, the offense has done its job. It's been a very perfect homecoming game so far. There's still plenty of time though. There's 10 minutes and 5 seconds left in this second quarter. The score is 14-0. Santa Paula with the lead. So here we go once again. The quarterback will be Bryce Zavala. He stands at a 6'3". So he's very, very tall also. As the run gets stopped. And that's actually a fumble there. So Santa Paula loses it. And then Rancho Christian gets it and scores. So touchdown, Rancho Christian. It is 14-6. So Santa Paula were in their peak right now. They were confident. And all of a sudden they fumble it. And Rancho Christian get momentum here. It's only a one possession game. 8-point game so far, but if they make this kick, it will be just a 7-point game. Shocking play. And it seemed like he just got stopped right there, but it seemed like one of the players stripped the ball. And since they were so close to the end zone, they made it look very easy. As we see the kick, it was a high one. And it is actually no good. So they missed the kick. Look very, very high from here. And the score is still 14-6 then. So Santa Paula, after having the ball, they lost it in their first play. So they're gonna get it once again. I wasn't able to see who the running back was that had it, which was the one that fumbled, or the person that recovered it. But he's gonna be the kick at the 40-yard line again. Once again, though, we would like to invite you guys to like and subscribe to this video. We have this amazing game. We're gonna have the homecoming dance. You guys definitely don't want to miss that. And we also have 2 volleyball games this week. We haven't done a volleyball game in around 2 years. So we're definitely excited for those games. They will be on Tuesday as well as Thursday. And one is against Fillmore. So you guys definitely know in any sport, you still can't miss that game. So make sure to like and subscribe so you guys know when we go live. So here's once again the offense. This time it will be Marcus Castañeda under center to start this one. Now we do see, though, the other quarterback, Bryce Zavala, is right there also. So it's just like how they announced it in Max Preps. He's just listed as an athlete. And he's definitely shown that so far. He's been a quarterback. He's been a fullback. You also saw him at tight end last game. And here's the snap, and we see a run play to start the game, to start the drive off, and he goes all the way to the 36-yard line, forcing his way and gaining 6 yards. That was number 25 for Santa Paula, Daniel Sapien. So far, we've seen 3 running backs in the game. We've seen Urrutia. Now we've seen John Tejas, obviously. And now we've seen number 25, Daniel Sapien. So here we go with the 2nd and 4 here. Here's Castañeda with 2 out wide. And the wide receiver is actually John Tejas. But it'll just be a run play, and he sees a hole, but very good from the defensive lineman right there. Stops him. That was actually number 56 from Rancho Christian, Jake Williams. So it is a 3rd and 1 there. basically say inches as they're very close from getting it. So we'll see what they call here. Probably going to be a run. We see the defense crowding in the box, but we see the run again. They get there comfortably. Gets a gain of almost 7 there. That was number 26, John Tellez, once again. So they move the chains for a first down. As there's 8 minutes and 5 seconds left in this second quarter. Score is 14-6. So far, 2 turnovers, one from Santa Paula and one from Rancho Christian, have made the game. Due to those, they've actually scored. As we see here, a burst of speed there. He's at the 30, the 20, the 10, and he made it. Touchdown, Santa Paula. What a run right there. Wasn't quite sure who was that, but that was a great play. That is number... Oh, I wasn't able to see who it was, but that was a great, great run. Showing off his speed there. And it might have actually been one of the wide receivers. It might have been actually Richard Vega once again for his second touchdown of the game. So one was in the air and one right here as a run. Great, great start to the game for Santa Paula. The score is 20-6. So we will see the kick now. It is number 24, Jose Magana. Also a soccer player. And that's a bad snap, and he's just going to hold it there. So there will be no kick. The score will still be 20-6. So after a great drive, unfortunately a mistake by the long snapper there. Cost them 1 point. So it's still a 14-point game. As we get to see a glimpse right there of the people who are here. We see it's a packed crowd. Definitely missed that last year, as only parents were able to be here and they had to be within distance of each other. And now there's not too much of that. We're glad to have them back. We are trying to get audio so you guys can hear how exciting this crowd is, how excited this crowd is for today, but unfortunately we haven't got that working. We're working on that right now. As we do see once again, and their tradition, for those who didn't know, as when there's a kickoff, you stand up. That's why people are standing up and are still standing up right now. As here comes the kick. It'll go all the way to the 25-yard line, and they'll just take a knee. So there's 7 minutes and 38 seconds left. Rancho Christian definitely have plenty of time if they want to execute a good drive so far. So far, we've only seen one great play from them. That was a run play that was around 14 yards. Haven't gotten, I want to say, any first downs. So they haven't gotten too much offense going. They've had a punt twice already. The reason they got their points were from a fumble from Santa Paula. They took it all the way. But let's see what happens here. So there's 4 out wide. There's one running back. We see someone in motion, and they'll give it to him. No, it's a fake jet sweep, and they'll give it to the running back. And he gets around 5 yards as he gets to the 31-yard line. So it's a 2nd and 4. So it's actually a gain of 6 yards from the running back. But this is exactly what we saw from Santa Paula's defense last week. They were very good. Most of the time, they were allowing almost any big plays. That's exactly what they're doing here. So here's a snap, and they're going to hand it off to the running back again, and they bring him down. Maybe seems like there's inches short. No, I see. Yeah, so they're going to be at the 35-yard line, but there is a flag on the play, so we'll see who it's against. It was a personal foul on Santa Paula. So it will be an automatic first down. And they'll go all the way to... It might have actually been a face mask there. By the way that the referee was pointing. So automatic first down. They will be all the way at the 50-yard line. So it was a 15-yard penalty there. So right here we see a screenplay. See if it breaks loose. He gets some yards and he gets brought down on Santa Paula's side of the field though. It was a gain of around 3 there. The reception was by number 3, Kai Rapola, a senior, standing at 6'2", weighing in at 180 pounds. So there's definitely a lot of size in this team. We see around 5 players. Around 11 players stand over 6 foot in the 39-man roster we have. We see a run play right there. So Santa Paula actually got a turnover there. And Santa Paula took it all the way to the 30-yard line. The fumble recovery and interception, we weren't quite sure what it was, but it was Nathan Vasquez who got it. So Santa Paula with the second turnover of the game. What a play right there from Santa Paula. Once again, unexpected. From here in the control room, it seemed like the quarterback still had the ball. But we see not, as Marcus Castañeda has it, and he'll just hand it off to the running back again. And he breaks loose. And he gets the gain of 10 that he needed. That was number 29, Jordan Urrutia. So here we go at the 19-yard line. Another first down. Trying to take advantage of this great field position that they were given by the defense. So here's Castañeda, hands it off again, but he gets stuffed at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get any yards there. Might have even gone back. Yeah, he did lose 1 yard. No. So apparently not. It is just a 2nd and 10 still. And there is a timeout. So during this timeout, we'd like to thank our sponsors once again for making these games possible. Without them, we wouldn't be able to, which are Domino's Pizza and MJP. So we're back from that timeout. It is a second down here. As we see once again, Richard Vega, he breaks loose and gets around 15 yards there. Gets stopped at the 5-yard line. So it's once again a 1st and goal. So once again, no problem so far. Santa Paula moving the ball. It's been all running plays except that one pass that was the touchdown pass from Marcus to Vega. So here is the play. We might see a read option, and we do see a read option. Bryce Zavala gets in there for another touchdown. Scores 26-6 now. They just can't stop the run game. They stop them maybe one play, but after that they come back with a gain of around 15. It's been amazing what the running backs have been able to do, what the quarterbacks done. Bryce Zavala, the running backs, and obviously people who don't usually get credit, the offensive line has been crucial. They're the ones setting them up. As we see the kick from Magana again. That one's good. Scores 27-6 now. As this game is going exactly how Santa Paula's wanted it to go. They forced two turnovers, gotten 4 touchdowns because of them. It's been great so far. As there's 4 minutes left in this second quarter. Once again, reminding you guys that it is homecoming week this week. As they did have a homecoming rally yesterday. They have a homecoming game today, obviously. They had a homecoming parade also. And there will be the homecoming dance tomorrow, actually. So definitely been an action-packed week for Santa Paula High School students. As we do see the crowd standing up for the kickoff once again. As everyone's getting ready. This game's definitely not over, but it is a 20-point lead for Santa Paula. As we see another kick that goes all the way to the 2-yard line. And might have taken a knee there. So the ball did go out of bounds, apparently. So it'll be a 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line. This is not the field position that Santa Paula wanted. That Rancho Christian wanted, correction. Santa Paula is more than happy to keep him there. As that's exactly how Rancho Christian got their only touchdown. It was from a fumble, almost in that exact position, but on the other side of the field. It was a fumble recovery and took it to the house. See what happens here with Rancho Christian's offense coming out for around 5th time. No score right now. So here's a snap, and he finds a wide open receiver, and he gets around 15 yards there. He's at the 22-yard line. So that definitely gives some space. That was number 3 there. That was number 3, Kyra Paula. Oh, here's another 1st down. Well, that's been their game. We've seen some screen plays. We've seen some curl routes. Definitely see what they don't. We saw some plays that they wanted to go deep at the beginning. We haven't seen that so often anymore. So here they come again. It is another run play, and they haven't stopped them yet. And they get stopped now for 18 yards, and there might be a fumble there. No call from the ref so far. No, so they won't call it a fumble. They'll say he was down by contact. It was a fumble as after his knee or elbow hit the ground. As whenever that happens, they don't rule it a fumble. So they did lose yards though. They lost 1. It is a 2nd and 11 now. So far, like we said, there's been some plays from Rancho Christian. I think that looked like they might get going, and all of a sudden they just get stopped in their tracks. Like right here, we saw a play where they gained around like 15 yards. Next play, they lose one. So we'll see what happens here. Now they go deep to their wide receiver, and it's caught. He's at the 40, 30. It seems like no one's going to catch up. 20-10 touchdown, Rancho Christian. Great play from Rancho Christian there. An amazing pass from number 16, Gavin Roth. And he finds, not quite sure who it was. It was once again number 3, Paula. So the few times that they've had completions, they've all been to him. As he burned the wide to the cornerback right there. He was left in the dust, and it was a good ball. And he goes all the way to the other side of the field for a touchdown. So the time when they were at their worst field position was when they took advantage. That's the first time we saw the offense connect on a deep pass. They had tried it on twice. Weren't able to complete it. This time it was. And it is once again a 15-point game, and they go for a 2-point. And they got it. So it's 27-14 now with 2 minutes and 33 seconds. As we'll be back when Rancho Christian kick it back to Santa Paula. Once again, we'd like to thank our sponsors for making this game possible, which are Domino's Pizza and MJP. And we're back. Once again, the score is 27-14 with 2 minutes and 33 seconds. Santa Paula are leading. As we do see a return from Santa Paula, and he has room here. He's still going. He's at the 50 and gets stopped. There's overall, though, a great run. That was number 16 from Santa Paula, which is Anthony Cuevas, a junior, standing at 5'8". So they have great field position there. They're at the 48-yard line on their side of the field. They just need 2 more. And we see a Rancho Christian actually called a timeout. So we'll be back after the So we're back after a timeout for the final 2 minutes and 30 seconds of this game. We see play action there. Incomplete pass that was directed to number 14, Justin Samudio. So we were talking about last game. Santa Paula, Justin Samudio was actually one of the players that got some receptions. As here's the second play. It's a 2nd and 9, but he gets stopped. Very good play from with Rancho Christian's defense. Now they're starting to get momentum as it's a 3rd and 12. And if you recall from last game, Santa Paula struggled in these situations on 3rd and 10, 3rd and 11, 3rd and 12s. All of those they struggled. They threw 3 interceptions from this position. We'll see what they do here. They might just want to go for a check down, or they might go deep. But they will see now. We'll see what Marcus Castañeda has here. There is 4 out wide. We see the running back, John Tay, is there. So here's a play. There is a pass, and they do try to go quickly, and it's intercepted. That's what we were talking about. No, they actually call it incomplete. Yeah, they're calling it incomplete. So it'll just be a 4th and 11 as Santa Paula will kick it right back to Rancho Christian. As they're able to get a quick 3 and out here, as they'll get the ball one more time before the half ends, which can be crucial. They can still get to a 1-point game. One possession game. So here is the punt, and they throw a flag. It's a false start, so they'll be going farther. Another 5 yards. It'll be now a 4th and 17. It'll be all the way at the 41-yard line. So the kick won't come. It'll come like around the 30-yard line. We see the punter there. There's 1 minute and 3 seconds left for Rancho Christian. If they are able to connect another deep ball like they did, they could definitely do that in less than around 5 seconds. We see not a good kick right there as it goes at the 42-yard line. So they'll get it close to half field, Rancho Christian will, with 1 minute and 54 seconds left now. Definitely plenty of time, but they don't have any more timeouts. So if they want a chance here, they might have to go with some quick routes and get out of bounds to stop the clock. Oh, here's 1st down. Or they might just want to go deep once again to the receiver, Kyra Paula, having a great game so far. So here's the play, and they will give it to Rapola. And he gets around 5 yards wise, though, as he got out of bounds. So the clock should stop. It's not stopping, though. They're just going to go quick. No, they will stop the clock here. So there's 45 seconds left for Rancho Christian to do something here. They come all the way from Temecula, California. I heard their coach say it's around 170 miles, if I'm correct, from here. It was definitely a long bus ride. It's going to be a long bus ride home, especially if they lose this game. So here we go once again with their quarterback, Gavin Roth. We've seen plenty of promise from him, though. We've seen some good quick plays as well as the deep pass that gave him a touchdown. So here's the snap, and they'll go quick again, but once again to their wide receiver, Kyra Pola. So if I'm not mistaken, every single pass that they've thrown have been to him. So that's another 1st down. That's what they want to do. Stop the clock right there. It only took 1 second off the clock there. And they're at the 44-yard line. Definitely have plenty of time. So here's a snap again. It's play action. They give it to the other receiver. That's number 8, Brandon Henderson, a senior. And he got a gain of 5 yards. And we do see a timeout. According to the scoreboard, it had said that there was no timeouts left. That was wrong, as they call another one. Once again, timeout brought to you by Domino's and MJP. So here we're back with for the last 37 seconds of this first half. We see a deep pass again as he's wide open. That's number 3 again, Paula. So this offense is definitely clicking in this second half, especially Paula and the quarterback, Gavin. And it's a 1st and goal here. As the clock is still running, though. There's 23 seconds. They definitely have a chance for maybe 2 or 3 plays, and they're just going to spike it here. Stop the clock. Think of a play. There's 15 seconds left. So after it being Santa Paula, it looked like it's going to be much easier end to the second quarter. It's been tough, as Rancho Christian has gotten momentum now, scoring 2. Well, they've scored. They were the last ones to score, but if they score here, they would have made it just a 1-possession game. Scores 14-27. Wouldn't be surprised if they do They execute a run here. You see someone with a motion. No, they'll pass. And it'll be incomplete. So the clock will stop once again. 10 seconds in this 2nd and 4. A reminder that we will have the halftime show will be the homecoming dances. We're going to see dances from the seniors, the juniors, the sophomores, and the rookie and the freshmen. So we'll see what you definitely don't want to miss that. You guys could put in the chat which ones you guys think were the best ones that we see right there. It is incomplete, so 6 seconds left. It's a 3rd down. Haven't been able to complete in this ever since they got to the 5-yard line. Good job by the defense. So we'll see if they, once again, they probably have to do a pass play, though. Because if they run and they don't get it, there's no chance that they get another play. And the clock will just expire. And they'll be left with no points. So we'll see what happens. It actually is a 4th down. So this is the last play. Here it is. And it's a touchdown. Yeah, he caught it. That's number 3. Once again, Paula. 2nd touchdown of the game. It was a quick pass. And the score is 27-20 now. Rancho Christian ending this second quarter on a high note. So they can make this a 6-point game if they make this. We'll see if they're going to want to maybe go for it. They are talking it through. Yeah, they will actually go for it. They'll try to make this a 5-point game if they get this 2-point conversion. So here's the last 2 seconds. He goes out wide and he executes this play perfectly. And it is 27-22, and that concludes this first half. So after Santa Paula, they were dominating. The score was 27-7, and all of a sudden, Rancho Christian is coming back. Two very good drives to end this quarter by Rancho Christian. Their defense getting stops, so it's starting to get worrying. But in the meantime, we would like to tell you guys that there will be the halftime show here. Definitely want to stay tuned, as we'll be back after this show. So apparently, with 0 seconds left on the clock, they're still gonna kick it off. So this is gonna be so they actually kept it with 2 seconds as they kick it out of bounds. That's a flag. So Santa Paula are actually gonna have a chance here. So yeah, that makes sense. When it's a 2-point conversion, the clock doesn't run. I just thought it was different here for high school, but it is the same, just how it is in the pros. So there is 2 seconds. You never know what could happen here. They're at the 38-yard line. They might want to go deep. They might want to do a screen pass. If you guys watched the Cowboys-Chargers game, they actually it was a screen pass, and he almost took it all the way. And when he's about to get tackled, he actually lateraled it. I believe it was CeeDee Lamb, lateraled it to Ezekiel Elliott, and they were so close to ending that half with a touchdown, and he got stopped at the 2-yard line. So we'll see if they do that here. No, they're going to go deep. If they can, as he might have gotten sacked. No, he's just going to run it. Let time expire here. So now this is the end of the first half. Santa Paula leading 27-22. You guys definitely want to watch the halftime show. And also, if you guys want to comment down which dance you guys actually think was the best one. I've heard rumors that it might be the seniors. We'll let you guys be the judge, though, as we'll be back. first out. We get a splash of water. Sometimes you want to roll out.
really did. We were no
That's lucky.
And we are back. Score is 27-22. If you guys stayed, I'm not sure if you guys were able to hear it, but the seniors did win in the class dance, as well as Jocelyn Delgado getting royalty, and the guy was and it was Elijah. So congrats to them as they won homecoming royalty, as we do see the ball still rolling. And it will be placed at the 32-yard line.
It's a bunch of girls, chill.
They'll be right at the 30-yard line. So here we go for the start. Santa Paula, they are leading, but they can't be too confident, as they definitely have struggled these last two drives to score. I should say just the last drive, and which Rancho Christian is getting closer. Let's see what they're going back to the run game, but it seems like now Rancho Christian, everyone's coming to the run. They know what's coming. It worked for a little bit. It's not working anymore, as they didn't gain anything there. Still a 2nd and 10. They might have gained about half a yard there. Now here's Bryce Zavala once again under center. When he's there, we usually know it's a lot of read options, and we see a jump there. That was actually a false start, as the ref seemed like they pointed, and everyone's going back. So it is a false start. They'll be going 5 yards back at the 34-yard line. It's a 2nd and 14. So here's Bryce. And they're going to hand it off. No, Bryce is going to take it, but they read it once again. And they're at the 28-yard line now, as they lost yards. They're going to be at the 29, so it's a 3rd and 15. So once again, they're forced to throw here. Marcus Castañeda is coming in, and these aren't favorable situations for him. They're bringing him in when he basically has to get 15 yards. We'll see if he's able to do it. He has made some throws back from last game, and as well as this game. He has made these throws, so let's see if he is able to get it here. As he is going to pass, has some time, and Richard Vega was not able to keep it. It is a 4th and 15. They'll for sure punt. So this offense is dying down now. And meanwhile, Rancho Christian is just gaining momentum. They know the run is coming. So everyone's coming in. There's no gaps whatsoever. So it's a 3 and out here, as they will punt it almost at the 15-yard line there. And it is Marcus Castañeda kick as the punter. So there's the ball. still going all the way to the 35-yard line. So here we go once again. Rancho Christian, their last 2 drives were touchdowns. So we'll see what happens here. They've got most of their passes have been working. You saw they had around 50 seconds to throw to end the second quarter, and they were able to do it. They managed to go all the way to the end zone. So we'll see what happens here in this play. It's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. So here's the quarterback once again, Gavin Roth. He's just going to hand it off, but there was a big gap right there. That was 21, Braden Henson, and he gets around 4 yards there. Score is 2nd and 6. So they're at the 39-yard line. Once again, 3 out wide, 2 to the right, 1 to the left of Roth. With 2 running backs. And he's going to pass again. Another quick pass right to the hands of the safety there. And he's intercepted the 30, the 20, the 10. And he's going to get there for a touchdown. Great play right there. That was number 8, Joey Frutos. With a big play right there. It's a pick 6. Interception, and he took it to the house. Score is now 33-22. So it seemed like they were going for a quick slant right there. They overthrew it, and it went right to Joey Frutos' hands, and he showed his hands as a tight end and his speed also. It is 33-22 with 9 minutes and 10 seconds left as Rancho Christian will get the ball back again. But not before Santa Paula putting up another 7. 34-22. 33-22, correction. So this defense finally able to get a stop. They had played so good the whole first quarter. Parts of the second, it just seemed like the last part of the second is when everything started to fall for them. A very good job right there. It'll be another kickoff. You would like to remind you guys once again to like and subscribe. We're going to have plenty of games. We're just getting started. We have plenty of football games, including one that's Santa Paula against Fillmore. You guys definitely don't want to miss that one. But before that, we have around 3 games. We also have some volleyball games this week. They'll be going against Fillmore. The volleyball girls. You guys obviously definitely don't want to miss that. We're going to have plenty of sports. And we see a good run right there. And the ball might have... No. Yeah, we have football we have volleyball, but then we're also gonna have soccer. We're gonna have basketball once again. You guys, if you guys were here since last year, you guys remember how great the girls basketball games were. Always just full of thrills. And soon to come also, we'd like to invite you guys to actually follow one of our social medias now that we're slowly starting to improve. It's HBHS Sports Broadcasting. We'll be posting there. We haven't really posted too much as we just started. And we see a carry there. And it's actually a fumble. And Santa Paula claiming it's theirs. Everyone's saying it's theirs, so we'll see. No, they're gonna be down on the running back will be down on contact. So it's still 2nd and 10. Gaining around half a yard there. So it's once again they're able to stop the run game. As I was saying, please make sure to follow us on SPHS Sports Broadcasting. We'll be having maybe some clips of highlights there. Have some announcements. We see a throw there, and that was not the best pass right there. And it is 3rd and 9. So it seemed like it's a timeout. So we'll be back, but before we'd like to thank our sponsors, Domino's and MJP. So here we go, and see the bad snap right there. Not able to control it. He takes a big hit right there. The quarterback does. And yeah, we'll be back in a quick minute. So it seems now we are back. Yeah, it's 2nd and 14 now. They're at the 46-yard line on Santa Paula's side of the field. So it's 2nd and 6. And not able to see if it's a new quarterback in there. Yes, it is a new quarterback. And it's actually their star receiver, which is Paula. So we'll see what he does now at quarterback. We've seen how good he is on offense, and he's just going to take it. It's a QB draw right there, and he loses the ball. And it's on the ground, and Santa Paula recover it. Unbelievable. The first chance that number 3, Paula had at quarterback, he did a solid run, but he loses the football, and it's recovered by Santa Paula. And they'll be getting the ball once again with 7 minutes and 12 seconds left in this 3rd quarter. We see Marcus Castañeda will start this drive. So that's the 4th turnover that Santa Paula has forced. It's been 2 fumbles and 2 interceptions so far. And they're going to call a timeout, as we'll be back. So we're back after the timeout. They're at the 47-yard line. Santa Paula is. They're looking to take advantage of another turnover. Well, here's Castañeda with 2 out wide. You see a fullback there and a running back. And he's going to take it. And Richard Vega gets stopped at the line of scrimmage. Great tackle right there by number 60, which is Drew Nichols, a sophomore. And his height is 6'4" as a sophomore. So he showed his height and strength there as he stops him for a loss. 2nd and 11 here. Once again, the run isn't working too much, but there it is. We see a good run right here, and he's still going. He gets stopped at the 30-yard line. It is Richard Vega. So today he's been shifting more as that running back. We saw him at wide receiver at the beginning, but seems like he's been playing more running back after that second quarter. And he's been doing a solid job. Definitely a candidate for player of the game so far. There's still plenty of time left with 6 minutes and 26 seconds in just the third quarter. So here's once again. Castañeda is going to hand it off. This time to John Tay, and then he breaks the tackle, and he gets all the way to the 25-yard line. So it's a 2nd and 7 there. And seems like there will be a timeout. We'll be back. These games are, we'd like to thank our sponsors, which are Domino's and MJP. Without them, this wouldn't be possible. So here we go now. We're back. It's 2nd and 7 at the 25-yard line. Time is in. As here's Castañeda, low snap. Jordan Urrutia gets it, and nice tackle right there. As it is a 2nd and 7 still. Once again, the running game is becoming very predictable. They do have a 12-point lead, though. They just probably want to take some time off the clock and throw it on 3rd down. That's what they've been doing. So here's Castañeda. Gonna throw it. It's a quick pass, and the ball's on the ground, and they're calling it a fumble. Seemed like just an incomplete pass, but no, they're gonna call it a fumble. And it is. It's gonna be Rancho Christian's ball. Believe it was number 22, Kevin Bender, who gets the recovery there. So Rancho Christian, might be what they need now, as they're going to get the ball at the 32-yard line. We'll see who comes in at quarterback, though, after what we didn't see any more of the. We didn't see Gavin Roth. See if he's able to come back. Yeah, he's out there now. As we do see number 16. So 2 possessions down. Still plenty of time though, but they might want to definitely score here. So you get to shrinking that lead that Santa Paula has. And we do see a screen pass. And that one might be a gain of 2, but it's a flag and it's, I believe it may be a holding. The referee's showing the coach. Yeah, he's calling a holding. Not sure on which team. Yeah, it's going to be on the offense. So it will be 10 yards. Yeah, they're going to be all the way at the 25-yard line now. So it's going to be, once again, a 2nd and 20, making it much harder. They're going to have to go for deeper throws now. So we do see 2 running backs, though. Also 3 out wide. No, they're going to throw it. And he's good ball right there as he gets stopped, but not before getting a first down. That's number 8 who caught it. Brandon Henderson. He did take a big hit. And we will be back after this break. So we're back. It is once again another first down. But this time it's Santa Paula's ball. So the last play might have actually been, as they call a timeout here, but it might have been a fumble on that play and we didn't even notice. If that is the case, it'd be the 3rd fumble that Santa Paula has forced. Because Santa Paula's offense is on the field. So yeah, it's another fumble, which is why their players are so excited. Didn't really see the ball come out though, but it is a 1st and 10. For Santa Paula, they're going to get the ball back once again as turnovers are haunting Rancho Christian. As that's their 5th turnover. You definitely can't be winning. You're definitely not going to win games when you're turning the ball over this much. They've seen them have decent drives. Like that was around a 14-yard completion. A great find, and all of a sudden he just fumbled. So it's Santa Paula's ball at the 48-yard line, and they're gonna run. This time it's the quarterback against Zavala. He cuts. And a great run there. Stopped at the 31-yard line. So that read option, okay, working now once again. And that's what we've seen. The game plan is this has been a Baltimore Ravens type offense mixed with a little bit of a Tennessee Titan as they're running running except on third downs. We're seeing a lot of read options, which is what we see from the Baltimore Ravens. Oh, here we go. Once again, a low snap, but a good play right there, Richard Vega. Not able to get to the outside. If he would have been able to get to the outside, it was probably going to be for at least 20 yards. But he gets stopped. It's still a gain of around 4. As it's a second and... It was only a gain of around 4. So it's a 2nd and 6 here. So we'd like to apologize for any technical difficulties that we have. So we are back. I'd like to apologize for that, for those technical difficulties. As there's still 2 minutes and 45 seconds left. Seemed like the last play was a tackle for a loss. So it's 2nd and 14 here. As there's a deep shot from Marcus. And it is incomplete. People are asking for a flag, and it does come. It's going to be defensive pass interference. And Santa Paula will get the ball around the 5-yard line. Unless they call it. No, there was definitely contact there. Definitely looked like pass interference. Yeah, and everyone's going over there. Yeah, it is pass interference. But apparently, it's only going to go to the 22-yard line. It seemed like it was much deeper than that, but they just gave him 15 yards on that. As it is 1st and 10 now from the 22. And it's a run. Jordan Urrutia, he cuts, takes a big hit. And it is a 2nd and 4 after that run. So even though it's felt like Santa Paula has dominated this game because of all these turnovers, it is still just a 10-point game, 11-point game. It's 33-22, Santa Paula with the lead. So they're just two touchdowns away, Rancho Christian, from coming back. But if Santa Paula are able to get a touchdown on this drive, it'll definitely help their cause. As Marcus Castañeda is going to throw again. And it's incomplete. Richard Vega was targeted on that play. That's the 2nd time they actually go deep in this drive. This time didn't work. And it's a 3rd down. 3rd and 4. Definitely have options here. They could just run the ball, do what they've been doing. Or they could go do a quick throw. So here they come now. We're going to see just 2 out wide. But it's Samudio and Vega, and they are going to call a That was very good. It was a hard count right there from the quarterback. The linebacker jumped, and it's going to be another 5 yards. And that's a good way of getting a first down also. Definitely wasn't expecting that from the quarterback. So it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line. So they need 10 yards to get a first down and 11 to score. Well, there's a run by once again by Urrutia, and he's gonna try to get his way in there, and no, he's just gonna get the first down, I believe. Yeah, he's gonna get the first down. So it's gonna be a 1st and goal at the. No, it won't actually be a first down. It'll be a 2nd and 1, or you could say 2nd and inches there. So they're just 1 yard away from scoring also. Well, here's Castañeda, 58 seconds left in this 3rd quarter. They're just going to run it, and touchdown, Santa Paula. That's another touchdown, another rushing one also. The score is 39-22. They just can't stop the running game. They stop it for a little bit, but then Santa Paula just find their way again. Also, though, what hurt them this drive was definitely penalties. Penalties definitely killed them. We saw a pass interference, and then we saw a false start. So those obviously didn't help their cause. As we see right there, a kick, and it hits the lower part of the crossbar. That's something we don't usually see. The score is still 39-22. It's a 17-point game. As Rancho Christian will get the ball back. Let me come back. So we're back for this kickoff after the 6th touchdown of the game from Santa Paula. As we see right there, there's Rancho still going, and he gets tackled at the 42-yard line. As it'll be once again Gavin Roth, who will come out and play the quarterback position. Overall for this offense, hasn't been the best. We thought it was maybe a little bit of worrisome because they did 2 straight good drives to end the 2nd quarter. But then this 3rd quarter, they've struggled once again, looking like that team that they were in the 1st quarter. They've just struggled once again. The defense, and also big time been the turnovers. Every time that they've turned the ball over, Santa Paula has capitalized. So here's a 1st and 10. He's going to throw, and it's going to be a screen. And they can't tackle him yet. And he does all that for a gain of 1. That was a tough play. We saw that. It was definitely a planned screen, as there will be a timeout. Once again, we'd like to thank our sponsors, Domino's and MJP. So here it is, 2nd and 10. As they're at the 40-yard line, here's the throw. And it's going to be a lob. Honestly, it was a flag, I believe. No, there's no flag. But if 14, Samudio would have not gone for the hit and would have contained himself, that could have been an interception there from the safety. But he wanted to assure that the wide receiver didn't catch it instead. So it'll be a 3rd and 10 with 13 seconds left in this 3rd quarter. So here they come again. Four out wide, 2 to the right, 2 to the left. They have one running back, but they're going to throw. And they're going to go deep with it. And it's intercepted. That's number 11 again, Richard Vega. The senior getting his 2nd pick of the game. And that's the 6th turnover that Rancho Christian has, that Santa Paula actually has forced. That may be the 3rd in just this 3rd quarter. Incredible what this Santa Paula defense is doing here in this 2nd half. As Santa Paula will get it once again with 3 seconds left in this 3rd quarter. So here we go at the 32-yard line. Santa Paula go back on the field, and they're going to run it. No surprises there. As they get to the 29-yard line, the running back is once again Jordan Urrutia, number 29. 2nd and 7 now, as that concludes this 3rd quarter. We'll be back for the start of the 4th quarter, not before thanking our sponsors, Domino's Pizza and MJP. So here we go now, as it's a play here on the 2nd, as it's the start of the 4th quarter. It's a 3rd and 5 now. No, it's going to be a 3rd and around 1. So here's Santa Paula once again. Both quarterbacks have done a great job. Marcus Castañeda as well as Bryce Zavala. Bryce Zavala doing more of the work running the ball, as Marcus Castañeda has done more of the passing downs. Now we see a run there, and he gets stopped, and they actually lose yards there. It's a 4th and 2, so a 3 and out. No, they're going to decide to go for it here. Santa Paula, we see still Castañeda there. So the first time that they actually run the ball on a 3rd down, they're not able to get it. As we see Rancho Christian's already ready. So here we go. No, they're actually going to punt. Or remind that once again, Castañeda is the punter. Yeah, they're going to punt. And here's a snap, another low one, but he's able to control it. And it'll go out at the 25. So it's a 3-and-out. Good job by Rancho Christian's defense to stop them after the turnover. Still have 10 minutes and 17 seconds left to get 3 touchdowns. So still anything's possible. So here's the offense once again. It's been a great game so far. Santa Paula doing good. If you guys watched the homecoming, it was definitely very enjoyable, as the seniors did win. They also announced the royalty. And the crowd, they're just going wild. They've been happy this whole game since they've been leading. We see an outside pitch right there, and he's still going. He didn't go out of bounds there, as he got a gain of almost around 20 right there. So it's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. That's a great way to start for Rancho Christian. So once again, they're out of Temecula, California. This is pretty far from here. Oh, here they come again. So I believe it's 3 straight drives with a turnover. Definitely want to change that. They could be in this game, but they just haven't been there, and that could be, seemed like he could have been picked from here, but it was too short for everyone, as it's a 2nd and 10. So they're at the 44-yard line. I'd like to invite you guys once again to subscribe and to like this video. We have plenty of games still, as this season is just getting started. So here we go again, 2nd and 10. And they're gonna run it again, but they're gonna stop them. Yeah, they're gonna stop them behind the line of scrimmage. Another tackle for a loss. The run game just hasn't been there for Rancho Christian consistently. This defense has been really good at stopping it. Has forced the occasional long ball. But overall, it's been very good. We're at the 41-yard line. It's going to be a 3rd and 13. It'll be interesting to see if they would go for it in this 4th down. They are down 18 points. So here's a snap. He's going to go outside the pocket, and it's look like a great throw from here, but it's incomplete, and it's going to be a 4th down. So I believe the punt crew's coming up. So they're just going to give the ball back right to Santa Paula. Another great stop from this Santa Paula defense. If you've watched our streams over the years, you've seen that that's been our strength. Having that defense, having a great defense that's able to get stops, able to get turnovers. We also had, back in the day when we had Victor Duran, one of the greatest players to ever play here at Santa Paula High School. He broke almost every single CIF record for Santa Paula. We see a good kick return, and he's going to go all the way. 30, 20, 10, and touchdown. So the punt return, he takes it all the way. And that might have been, once again, number 11, Richard Vega. What a game from him. We're talking about breaking records. Well, this guy's having an amazing game. And the score is 46-22. Santa Paula just can't stop scoring, whether it's on defense, whether it's on offense, whether it's on special teams. But Santa Paula doesn't stop. This score is now Santa Paula's leading by 24 points. So here comes the kick once again by Jose Magana. Has been pretty good. There was a bad snap, and one of his kicks actually hit the bottom post, but that one is good. 47-22 with 8 minutes and 53 seconds. We see a little glimpse of the crowd there, how excited they are. They're back for the homecoming games. There hadn't been a homecoming game in around 2 years. They're happy to be here. And also someone that we haven't talked about this year, but unfortunately one of our former Cardinals players that played football is Robert Perez, who unfortunately passed away though. But they are honoring him every game. There's a poster on the field. They also sometimes take his jersey out to practice. So they're always remembering Robert Perez. And he'll always be remembered, as we've seen. Long live RP. He was number 42. Played, I believe, all 4 years of high school football. Yeah, it was tough for the city of Santa Paula to lose him. But here we go now, as Rancho Christian will get the ball back. So that time, it wasn't a turnover; it was just a punt. And even then, they allowed some points. So they just feel like they can't get anything going right now. So score is 47-22. And that's the scoreline that you would more like think, because of how great that Santa Paula has had. They've had the ball most of the time. You think of Rancho Christian's touchdowns. One was a fumble recovery at the 11-yard line, took it to the house. The other one was a very good pass, a deep pass to his number 3 receiver, Kyra Poole. And then the other one, the last one that they scored, it was a very good drive. In 50 seconds, I believe they started around the 40, 50-yard line, and they took it all the way for a touchdown. So they have shown promise, but other than that, their offense has been stagnant. As here they come once again, though. Not losing confidence. They're at the 35-yard line. It's a 1st and 10. So here they come again. And they're just going to run it. And he's going to get some solid yards. Great tackle right there. I believe that was number 17, George Banuelos from Santa Paula. And it is a 2nd and 5. So if Santa Paula are able to keep this the score to their favor, their record will now be 3-3. That is their last 2 games, which were losses. One to La Cañada, and the last one to Santa Monica on Saturday. Well, they're finally back on the win column. So they're actually going to be starting their conference games after this, which is why we're going to see games against, I believe, Carpinteria, against Fillmore. So we're going to see a lot more local teams. Part of the Citrus Coast League. So it is a 3rd and 1. Yeah, they have played teams from all over California. So far, we've seen Temecula, we've seen North Hollywood, La Cañada. And seemed like he might have lost the ball right there. He's able to get on top of it, though. But that's going to be a loss of down. And it's going to be a 4th and 1. And are they going to go for it? Seems like the coach is talking to the quarterback. It's the offensive coordinator. So yeah, they're going to go for it. 7 minutes and 15 seconds left. They have nothing to lose here. This defense has been very good on getting turnovers, getting stops. But we'll see what happens here. No, and he's able to get it. Yes, he is. Barely able to get it, but it is going to move the chains for another 1st down. So we're going to see Rancho Christian's offense for a little bit more, at least one play more, considering their offensive problems and their turnover problems. So here they come once again. They've stopped passing the ball. They're going more for runs. They're trying to run the ball. Has worked a little bit, but in 4 plays, they got a 1st down. So here we go with the quarterback gonna throw it deep. And it's incomplete. So that's the first ball we've seen in a while that's thrown for more than 20 yards there by Rancho Christian. And it'll be a 2nd and 10. So it's 2nd and 10 here. See if they go for another pass. They want to score. They definitely have to do it quick to come back, to be able to have a chance to come back. As we do see actually a new quarterback. It's going to be once again number 3, Paula, who I think has definitely been their star man. Getting tons of receptions. And he's just going to run it. And a great stop right there. That was number 50 again making a play. Which is, this time it's Alberto Leon, a senior. And it's a 3rd and 15. So they're at the 38-yard line with 5 minutes and 47 seconds left. See what they draw up here. They want to get the 1st down. They definitely have to throw here. And they have connected with some passes. It's not like their passing game is dead. Do have some chance here. So here it is. He's going to drop back. And a great throw right there, as it was a comebacks play right there to his favorite receiver, Kyra Paula. And it's a 1st down. Perfectly executed play right there. It was a comebacks route from the receiver. And he was wide open. 1st and 10 once again at the 45-yard line. Still 5 minutes. So here they come again with a new set of downs. There's crashed into his running back, and the running back gets stopped. Another tackle for loss for this Santa Paula defense. 2nd and 3 here. 2nd and 13, correction. It was a loss of 3. So seems like they're taking their time on this play. They don't look in too much rush to get a play going. They seems like they just want to get on their bus and get home. It's gonna be a long bus ride. So there's a run play, a little jet touch pass, and that ball is gonna be spotted by a referee on the second and 12. No, it's gonna be a third and 10. As we do see the cheerleaders there. Everyone's excited. We see the crowd. Just everyone's excited to be there. It's homecoming week. It's been a great, great day to be a Santa Paula Cardinal. You see everyone, the band right there dancing, the cheerleaders. You even see a little bit of the players right there. We saw number 71. So here's once again. He's going to throw, and it's complete. No, it's going to be incomplete. Not able to connect with his wide receiver. The corner on that was Josue Garcia with good coverage right there. It is going to be a 3rd and 10. So they have 2 plays left in this drive to get to the first down. Might see one of those plays where he gets out of the pocket, trying to find someone cutting to the outside. You see 2 running backs though. With 3 out wide. Let's see what this play is. Here's snap. It is a throw. He's going to stay in the pocket. He's wide open. That's number 8. And he's gets all the way in there for a touchdown. The Santa Paula Cardinals not able to tackle him there. And a great, great play right there by Rancho Christian. That was number 8, Brandon Henderson. He is a senior. So we've seen that play from the quarterback, number 16, Gavin Roth, that he is able to throw deep. That's his 2nd completion, though. That's been more than around 40 yards. As the score is 47-28. They are getting a little closer. They have 2 minutes and 48 seconds left to go, though. So after they do this, it might be they're going to go for a 2-point conversion. So here's Gavin Roth. And it's a very good play right there. As it was number 3, Kyra Paula coming in and then coming right back out. And it's the 2-point conversion is good. It's a 17-point game. So it's still going to be 3 possessions no matter what. They're going to maybe go for an onside kick here, as we do see the cheerleaders there. We see the band. Even though they allowed a touchdown, everyone's still happy because their team is leading by more than 17 points. 2 minutes and 48 seconds. It's going to be very hard for them to actually come back from this. Here's going to be seems like it might just be a regular kickoff. It won't be an onside kick. So here's the kick, and yeah, it is going to be an onside kick, but it's easily recovered from Santa Paula, and they will get the ball at the 45-yard line. So I think it's time now for the player of the game. There was a couple of candidates, but I think the best one, without a question, has been number 11, Richard Vega. Had an amazing game. He's ran the ball well. He got 1 passing touchdown, 1 rushing touchdown. He also got 2 interceptions. And he can't confirm this, but I'm pretty sure it was him who actually got the punt return and took it all the way to the house. So just an amazing game from number 11, as he is our Domino's and MJP player of the game. As it will be a timeout, and we'll be back after these 30 seconds. So we're back. You guys saw a little glimpse of how the crowd is. We see the band there, the cheerleaders, everyone's happy. As we see another run play. It was Urrutia again, and he gets short of the 50-yard line. He's gonna be stopped at the 49. It's gonna be a second. And no, they're actually gonna give him the 50. Yeah. So it's gonna be around 5 yards. It's gonna be 2nd and 5 here. They're just gonna probably just let the clock run. Maybe get a first down. And just maybe take knees. We'll see what they do here though. Over, I think this game though, you could say this game is probably over now. Unless there's a fumble. And then they kick it off. They recover an onside kick. Score again. Get another onside kick. And then score again. It's pretty unlikely. But anything can happen. As here's another run. And he's going to get the first down. I believe he did. The way from where the referee is. No, they won't give him the first down. It's going to be a 3rd and inches, but one referee says it is a first down. And it'll be another timeout. So we'd like to thank our sponsors, Domino's and MJP. Without them, these broadcasts wouldn't be possible. So we're back. They did give him the first down. So it'll be another run, and it's number 19. That is Cesar Tobias, a junior. I believe this is the first drive he comes into the game. And it's a 2nd and 1 now. So since he went out of bounds, the clock will stop. So here they come now. Probably going to be another run play. Would be wise if he just stayed in bounds though. So the clock could run out. And now there's the run. And they might give him forward progress. And that might be a first down. Yeah, they are. No, they're going to give him a 3rd down and inches. Might even be centimeters by where the chain gang is. So there's still not. Now there's 1 minute left in this game. Overall, great game though by the offense. When they got the ball, they ran it, and they were able to score by running it. It was overall great game, and it's gonna be a delay of game. So we're just gonna let the clock run out there in that play. So now there's 48 seconds left. They're gonna lose 5 yards, but it's not too important now. But yeah, it's been a great game though. We see some people leaving now. They know the outcome. They know who's gonna win. So, but overall, the offense has been great. Getting touchdowns, getting first downs whenever they need them, just moving the chains. We also saw the defense forcing 6 turnovers, 3 in the third quarter. That's what busted this game wide open. That third quarter, it was getting close. It was just a 1-possession game after the second quarter. As we do see, it's gonna be. They might have to run one more play though. There's 38 seconds left. And they're gonna call a timeout. So they're not gonna let the ball run. They're gonna call a timeout and stop them because it's gonna be a punt. So they're gonna get the ball back. So maybe they think they're able to do something here. We'll see after this timeout.
Right. You literally said.
So here we go. We're back after this timeout. And seems like they are going to go for it here. And they're going to call another delay of game. So I guess they want to go a little bit farther. So this end of the game is getting interesting. It's a 4th and 10 here. And we'll see if now will they punt or they're just going to run it again. No, they're just going to. One of the quarterbacks out there, that's Bryce. Marcus is not out there, and he's their punter also. So you might just see another read option. And see if they get the first down. If not, Rancho Christian gets it. With 38 seconds left, 17-point game. So here's the snap, and yeah, they're just going to run it. See if they get there, and they're not going to get there. I believe clock does stop. Yeah, the clock's going to stop. So Rancho Christian's going to get the ball with 32 seconds left. See if they are going to just want to go deep, or they're just going to run the ball so let the clock run out. And they're going to call another timeout. So during this timeout, we'd like to a little bit of the recap of this game instead. And as I've been saying, offense great, getting touchdowns. And they've gotten good field position from the defense. They've gotten plenty of stops, turnovers. Their special teams was great. We saw that punt return. It's just been an overall great game. Great week for Santa Paula. They had their rally yesterday. They had their parade, as well as the homecoming game today. And they will have their homecoming dance tomorrow. So it's definitely a great week to be a Cardinal. And next week, we will have another amazing game to see. We will have Santa Paula against Fillmore in girls volleyball. You guys definitely don't want to miss that on September 28th. That is on a Tuesday. as well as a game against Carpinteria on September 30th. We do see a run there, and he's going to get all the way to the 40-yard line. And clock is going to stop as he went out of bounds, 26 seconds. Now, we did see him execute a great drive with only 50 seconds left to end the second quarter last time, Rancho Christian. So, they might just want to do the exact same thing. Shows that they don't want to give up in this game, which shows their great character. So here we go. He's going to be a pass. And he's going to go, seem like he overthrew that. Try to go to number 19, Zachary Goggins. But it was incomplete. That was just number 9. That number 9 is Lorenzo Russell. 2nd and 10, 21 seconds left. So here they go again. Santa Paula just playing a little bit. You see the 2 deep safeties. Seems like this might just be a zone coverage. So here they come. They're gonna throw it, and it's gone. They're just gonna throw it. It seemed like to no one there. Just gonna want to stop the clock. It's gonna be a 3rd and 10 again. 2 straight incompletions. 14 seconds left. Rancho Christian just they want one more touchdown. As we see Santa Paula's players motivating the crowd. They're excited after their great performance. Great way, momentum booster too. They're now important games. They're going to have some league games. Like we said, we're going to have Fillmore, Carpinteria, Malibu. So there's going to be tough games in the Citrus Coast League. And a great catch right there. And it's a fumble. But the ball goes out of bounds. That's going to stop the clock once again. 8 seconds left. So, by the way they've been playing, they might have two plays left before time runs out. Unless they go deep here, it'll probably with just one play, clock may expire. So here we go. It may be the last play of the game. Here is their quarterback, Gavin Roth again, and he loses the ball. And he's going to throw it, and it's an interception. Great way to end the game for Santa Paula. He gave it straight to him. And this game is finally over. Santa Paula wins it 47-30. So make that 7 turnovers that Santa Paula forced. 3 fumbles, 4 interceptions. Just a great game by Santa Paula. Rancho Christian had its moments. They had some great plays. But overall, it just wasn't enough. Santa Paula was extremely good. They were motivated by the crowd. As were we. It was a great game. We hope you enjoyed this. And my name is Laborio Godino. And we are out.